It's 15 questions on Futurama, where I give you words missing from episode titles and you have to fill them in. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be? And welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out my show. If you like pop culture, if you like trivia, if you like television, specifically Futurama, you're going to love today's episode. We're going to get into those 15 Futurama-related questions in just a bit. But before we get to that, we got to talk about the great weather back in Southern California. Oh, if you live on this West Coast, I think our winter is finally over. And I wake up very happy with the sun shining through a window. And I actually went for a run today for the first time in probably 9 months. And I'm not a runner. If you've ever seen me run, it is very awkward. And when I say I went for a run, I mean I went for a walk jog for maybe 12 blocks and then came back. So, but that's big progress for a guy who never does it. So I'm excited about the possibility of just getting out there and getting that blood pumping with this nice weather each and every day here in California. Hope you are too. I know it's cold probably everywhere else in the Midwest and things still, but hey, it's right around the corner. If you live in Chicago, you got that great Chicago summer just gleaming in the distance, not too far away. It's going to be sweet. People have been asking me about a t-shirt I've been wearing in certain pictures that I took as like promo pictures. So I posted them on social media and things like that. And it's a picture of me in a Alkaline Trio logo heart shirt, but in the middle of the heart is Danny Trejo, and it is the Alkaline Trejo shirt. If you've seen that shirt and you want to go grab one yourself, check out the Cryptic Closet on Instagram. I believe they are based out of Chicago. And I walked by C2E2 in Chicago, just their booth a couple years back when I was doing some hosting at that event. And I walked by and I was like, holy cow, I've seen that shirt online. I have to have it. And it fits me perfectly. It's a great shirt. And who doesn't love Danny Trejo and Alkaline Trejo, right? It's pretty sweet. So check that out, crypticcloset.com, I imagine, or just find them on Instagram and grab your Alkaline Trejo shirt as soon as possible. Futurama is today's episode, like we talked about it. Lauren Ward, who's one of the Patreon subscribers of this show, she picked this topic as part of her $5 reward tier over on Patreon. If you want to support the show and throw a few bucks into making it great every day, do that and pick any topic you want, and I'm guaranteed to do that at some point in the near future. I'm just finishing up on February's picks, so got a few more to go, like George Costanza as a topic, Teen Titans Go for my friend Annabelle, Supernatural, and Wizard of Oz. Those are all from listeners of the show, so those are coming right around the corner, probably in the next week or so. Patreon.com/trivia with buds to learn more. While you're over there, I'd love for you to check out the brand new special offer. Patreon has this new thing where you can do these special offers to attract new patrons or to entice current patrons. So go check out the special offer, which launches tomorrow. That's March 14th, and it will run from March 14th through March 31st. So you have to pick this up in the next 2.5 weeks-ish if you want to get it. And here's what it is. We did this about 6 months ago. I didn't do it with the special offer feature. I kind of just did it word of mouth, and it was like if you joined a certain tier, you got a bonus item, and that item was a pin of Kevin from The Office about to spill the giant pot of chili, designed by my friend Drew A. Blank, a great artist who is very talented. And it was very cool, and I sold out of those very quickly. So that got some new patrons in, and they're still patrons of the show, most of them. So that's very cool. And this month, we're doing something a little different. It's a Funko-related collectible. I know a lot of people love those Funko collectibles. It's a 2 Dorbs set. So Dorbs are the smaller ones that always have like a cute-looking face. So these are Dorbs. It's a 2 Dorbs set of Ren and Stimpy. If you like Nicktoons, you're going to love this thing. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And if you join at the $20 or more tier or upgrade your existing tier to $20, I'll send you that set ASAP. I'll wrap it up real nice, and you'll have it all ready to go and put on a shelf. It'll look very cool. I posted the main picture of it over on Patreon for the special offer. So when that goes live tomorrow, you'll be able to see that and give it some eyes. And that was the most unnecessary part of that sentence. You can see it and give it some eyes. Wow. I needed to take another sip of tea. But yeah, go on Patreon, check it out. And in the show notes, I have a link for the special offer that you can go check it out at as well. If you love Nicktoons, you'll dig it the most. Hurry, and that offer only lasts the whole month of March, so you got to get it before April gets here. Also, this includes the people who are already at that tier level. So if you're already at the $20 level, you're good to go. You're going to get that set as part of the special offer and your support of the show. All right, guys, it's time to jump into 15 quick questions on Futurama, where I give you episode titles with missing words, and you have to fill them in. This was picked by Lauren Ward. Here we go. All right, 15 questions on Futurama episode titles. If you're a big fan of the show, I think you'll nail a lot of these. Remember, they do a lot of puns, they do a lot of parodies and play on words of existing franchises and movies and things like that. Okay, here's question number 1. Why must I be a blank in love? Number 1, why must I be a blank in love? You're filling in the blanks for these Futurama episode titles. They're all one word that's missing for these. They're all one word. Number 2, a fishful of blank. Number 2, a fishful of blank. Number 3, hell is other blank. Hell is other blank. Number 4, Fry and the blank factory. Number 4, Fry and the blank factory. Number 5, the 30% iron blank. Number 5, the 30% iron blank. Number 6 on your list, Bender should not be allowed on blank. Number 6, Bender should not be allowed on blank. Number 7 is kind of a weird word. It's obsoletely blank. Number 7, obsoletely blank. Number 8, Jurassic blank. Number 8, Jurassic blank. Number 9, the beast with a blank backs. Number 9, the beast with a blank backs. Number 10, Attack of the Killer blank. Number 10, Attack of the Killer blank. Number 11, A Clockwork blank. Number 11, A Clockwork blank. Number 12, The Silence of the blank. Number 12, The Silence of the blank. Number 13, The Tip of the blank. Number 13, The Tip of the blank. Number 14, The Bots and the blank. The Bots and the blank. And number 15, Stench and blank. Stench and blank. All right, those are pretty tough unless you're a huge Futurama fan. Hopefully you are, and hopefully you remember some of those episode titles from the hit Fox and Comedy Central series. We'll be right back with the answers to see how you did in just a second. Here we go, guys, filling in those missing words from the Futurama episode titles. Let's see how you did on this list of 15. Number 1, why must I be a blank in blank? No. Why must I be a blank in love? It was crustacean. Why must I be a crustacean in love? Like I said, a lot of these are puns or plays on other titles of things. I don't know what that one refers to, but maybe you do. Number 2, a fishful of dollars was the answer, which was a play on A Fistful of Dollars from Clint Eastwood days. A fishful of dollars. Number 3, hell is other blank. Hell is other robots. Hell is other robots. Number 4, Fry and the Slurm Factory, one of my favorite episodes. Fry and the Slurm Factory. You know, Futurama and Family Guy, and I'm sure a few other shows, have all done pretty cool parodies of like Willy Wonka. At least this one and the Family Guy one. Pawtucket Pats, is it? I forget where they go. I think that's where they go. Those episodes stand out to me and are very memorable. And they do some fun stuff with the Willy Wonka lore. Number 5, the 30% iron blank is Iron Chef. The 30% Iron Chef. Number 6, Bender should not be allowed on blank. The blank is TV. Bender should not be allowed on TV. Question number 7, Obsoletely Fabulous, like the BBC show, or maybe not BBC, but British show, Absolutely Fabulous. Obsoletely Fabulous. Number 8, Jurassic Bark. Jurassic Bark. Number 9, The Beast with a Billion Backs. I think that was one of the longer movies they did in between seasons that kind of became a season of its own, but they were like 3 or 4 episodes put together, and they came out on like DVD in the mid 2000s, probably 2008, 2007, something like that. I think I worked at Hollywood Video when those came out, and people used to rent them. That was way before I even watched the show. Number 10, Attack of the Killer App, like on your phone. Attack of the Killer App. Number 11, A Clockwork Origin. A Clockwork Origin. Number 12, The Silence of the Clamps. Silence of the Clamps. Number 13, The Tip of the Zoidberg. Right? Huh? Like iceberg, but it's Zoidberg. Oh no! 14, The Bots and the Bees. The Bots and the Bees. And 15, Stench and Stenchability was the answer. Stench and Stenchability. Those kind of went in order from the beginning of the series to the end-ish. So maybe that helped you in some way. Maybe you didn't get any of these. Maybe you don't like Futurama and you're not even listening to this episode. But if you are listening, I'm so glad you are. There it was, 15 Futurama episode titles. And now I really want to go back and watch some of those, especially the Slurm one. That one is really a fun one. And like I said, I love that factory tour. I very casually watch these episodes, sometimes falling asleep on Netflix and things. So I need to go back and see all the parts I missed. There's so many hidden jokes on a show like this. And I'm one of the few people who is excited for the second part of Disenchantment on Netflix by Matt Groening and the crew. I liked part 1 just enough here and there, and I thought it had some really funny parts, and I liked the setting and things. So excited for Disenchantment part 2 to come back, and it kind of ended in a cool way, the first part. So we'll see how that goes with the storyline. If you want to pick an episode topic, head over to patreon.com/triviawithbuds and donate $5 or more. And don't forget about our special Ren and Stimpy collectible Dorbs Funko set offer. That starts tomorrow for new and existing patrons at the $20 level or more. I sincerely appreciate you guys who are at that level and who are maybe about to join that level. Thank you for your support. Thanks for the pick for this topic, Lauren. Appreciate it. Thanks for listening to this episode, everybody. And thanks for telling a friend about the trivia show that you dig every single day. We'll see you tomorrow for more trivia with me. Cheers.